Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Nerds with Chainsaws podcast with your host, me, Brett Drogemeyer, and Dalton Wright.
How we doing?
Start off with drinks as per usual.
What do you got?
I am going back to what I was probably a month or two now that I was drinking like nothing but them, the Colorado Natives. I still have a couple left. And I'm on to my favorite one. This is one I haven't had on the cast yet. It is the Colorado Native Mountain Pass Pilsner. It
Pilsner.
Yeah. It's probably one of my favorite beers I've ever had. So, I can't quite remember what the definition of a Pilsner is. It's a pale lager. It's named after a Bohemian city, I guess. But yeah, pale lagers. And this one is really freaking good. I've had Pilsners before that I've liked.
I don't know if I've ever had a Pilsner.
Yeah, but something about this one's just really, really, really good.
I mean, I've had pale lagers before, though. I think they're also called blondies, like for German lagers.
Could be.
Let's see. Yeah.
Czech style Pilsner, German style Pilsner. There's a bunch of different kinds.
A blondie or a golden ale, or a pale ale.
Well, ales are different than
lagers, yeah.
lagers.
Well, I have a slight twist on one that I've had before, but I do have a correction to make. So, that special rum adjacent that I had called Kachaka.
Yeah.
Not how you pronounce that in the slightest. It's actually way more fun to say. It's pronounced Cachaça.
Interesting.
But, so, this is another rum and root beer R&R with that Cachaça. So I guess CNR. But not just a random 2-liter of A&W. It's a special root beer that you can only buy at Menards from Sprecher's.
Ah, yes. It's
So I got
brewed
the
with honey.
Sprecher's.
It's brewed with Wisconsin honey. That shit's so good.
Yep. So, honey root beer. I got the low-cal one. I just wanted to try it. And yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's like, oh, this is the single best root beer I've ever had, but it's pretty good root beer.
I don't know. Have you ever had like craft root beers before?
I have not.
Like homemade stuff? Some of that stuff's really good, but Sprecher's is also really, really good.
They sell some at our Oktoberfest, but I've never got it.
Yeah.
There's always one stand that's selling home-brewed root beer.
I'm hoping I can make it back to Hayes for Oktoberfest.
Ooh. It's the beach party season.
What?
Deep Rock Galactic Space Beach Party 2024.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the special hat this time is a octopus on your head.
Well, shit. I'm gonna have to get that.
Or a flamingo or a coconut.
When does that start?
August 1st, tomorrow.
Fun seasonal mandatory work assignments.
The Hoxie Summer Cruise. But yeah, as far as Deep Rock goes, I only have one other thing to mention, and that is last time I was talking about how I wasn't sure if you could still do the seasonal like event challenges. You can. My theory was entirely right. I had already completed 2, and I think when they re-added all the seasons, it didn't remember where I was on the back end. However, it did remember that I already collected 2, but somehow that didn't talk to each other. So after I collected the 3rd data cell, that 3rd seasonal thing, it did let me collect number 3.
Figured
so
out.
It is still there. You
figured out what was happening.
Yeah. So that's all in well.
Nah, we haven't really played a whole lot more Deep Rock since the last cast, but
I played a little bit. I can finally actually do the challenge for the Mark III Doomstalker helmet. They're cool with the ears that I want.
Yeah.
But
I've been freaking grinding out some more Dyson Sphere. That's what I've been coming home and playing.
yeah, I haven't played that since May 28th.
I really like that game. I wish I would have got it sooner.
It is a very fun game. I will say that. I'm just not too far in it.
But the other gaming thing I wanted to touch on was Helldivers announced the new War Bond since last time.
Yep, it came out. They announced it yesterday.
What's it
The
called?
Freedom Flame.
Yeah, Freedom's Flame. Premium War Bond.
Go ahead and take a guess what that is.
Fire shit.
Flamethrowers. So yeah, new paint jobs, which I'm a big fan of orange, so I'm happy with the orange paint jobs.
They gave the breaker incendiary rounds to the pump action shotgun.
Yep. I like the name they gave it, the SG-451.
Cookout.
Well, 451, you know what that is, yeah?
Oh,
Fahrenheit 451?
yeah, I realized that after yep.
They gave it the name about burning books.
We also have the flamethrower that you can have as a primary now instead of a support weapon. And we also have the pocket flamethrower.
The flamethrower is a secondary.
You can just have all the flames.
You know someone is going to run the triple flamethrower route.
Oh, yeah.
With incendiary grenades and Eagle incendiary strikes.
The new armor sets provide 75% fire resistance, which is nice, but it's a shame because I really don't like how the armor sets look. I think they look kind of dumb.
I didn't get like a super good look at them. Oh, click back on
The red one's kind of cool, but the medium armor set, the like silver and yellow, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit. It's got that like stormtrooper back flare.
The new capes and player cards look awesome. The freaking safety orange paint jobs for all the vehicles is freaking sweet.
I said I'm a big fan of orange, so I like the orange paint jobs.
The what's it called? The booster that comes with it is
What's the booster?
Your hell pod when it lands shoots fire everywhere. So your pod lands and it's just a big fucking fireball all around you.
Because it might give you a reason to drop somewhere other than the safe place. Just drop straight on the enemy.
Drop straight on the enemy and light everything around you on fire. Victory poses, nothing super cool. Other than you can do the chest bump from the
your emotes.
in your emotes, you can do the chest bump like from the trailer. the original game trailer. But yeah,
Uh, I won't be able to partake in the launch of all of this, though, because I am going to be really busy with work, so you're going to have to let me know how it is.
you gotta get that bug list done, man.
I'm aware. But when the big update comes out, I'm pulling a 12-hour shift, so I don't have time on Tuesday to play the update.
Just take vacation. How
I
pissed would
cannot
everyone
vacation
be?
that one.
How,
I
pi-
cannot vacation that one.
how
I'm
pissed?
taking vacation that Monday before, and that was already, like, almost stretching it.
I was like, that pissed some people off a bit.
It wouldn't be accepted. They would say no if I try to put vacation in for that. Matter of fact, if you try to call in sick, they'd probably ask for proof. Like, that is
Bring me
one of our top 3 busiest days of the year.
Bring me a doctor's note.
Pretty much. But what I have been able to do, well, not anymore. Hopefully I can get it back tomorrow. My mom has actually found my old DS. So I got my DS Lite back.
I still got mine.
Go ahead.
I was like, I still got mine at my parents' house.
I've been looking for mine. Ethan found his, and I was like, shit, I kind of want to find mine. Cassidy found hers. I'm like, shit, I kind of want to find mine. And I thought I took it from my parents when I first moved out, but I didn't. And I just got a random picture the other day, like, haha, check out this Buzz Lightyear bag. And I was like, holy shit, you found it. I want it. When can I come get it? She's like, oh, I didn't think you'd react like that. I'm like, I've been looking for this thing. Give me it. But there's some games I forgot I had for it. For starters, I knew I had a Star Wars game, but I didn't know it was the DS version of Battlefront.
I had the PSP version of Battlefront 2.
I never had a PSP.
I don't
But
think
yeah, I got Star Wars Battlefront, freaking COD 4 for some reason. There's a Call of Duty for DS.
Yeah, they're like completely different games.
Yes. There's not one thing on the DS version of COD 4 that matches up even slightly to the Xbox version. I should say it's a console version. I'm sure it was on PS, like PS3 probably.
Yeah. I think.
But my favorite game in there that I was really excited to get back was the Konami Arcade Collection, which had bangers of games in there, like Contra, Time Pilot, Prisoner of War, Circus Act. Just awesome games. The cartridge is gone. I don't know where it is.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Everything else I could find. The cartridge for that one, don't have. I have the Namco arcade with all of like the Pac-Mans, Dig Dug, Street Racer, I think is what it's called. But nope, not the Konami arcade.
If I'm being honest, I don't even fucking remember what games I have for my DS.
I do still have Raving Rabbits, which I was really Raving Rabbids, because they're rabid rabbits. I was happy to still have that, and I have Sonic and Mario Kart. So I was happy to still have all those. I did find out I am dog shit at DS Mario Kart. Just having no actual joystick, having to only do D-pad driving, that sucks.
Oh, I played a lot of DS Mario Kart.
So did I.
I'm pretty good
Somehow
at
I was
it.
good as a kid, but I did not retain any of those skills. I went through on my favorite map to play, which on this version of Mario Kart was, I think it's called like Airship Fortress or something like that. Super cool map. Threw that bitch on. I haven't put it on 50cc, but it is a harder map. Dude, I took like 7th. I was like, what happened? I used to be good at this. I have the records on the DS to prove it. But no, I don't have it in my possession once again because it was super messed up from when I was a kid. The last time I had played the DS was in 2012. I was 11 years old. But at some point it had gotten dropped and broke the hinge on it. There's a chunk
Oh.
missing from the hinge, and it doesn't hold itself open anymore. It didn't hold itself open before I broke the hinge. Internally, it broke a long time ago, but externally, I dropped it sometime in 2012. But what that drop also caused was, I think, a wire in the screen is slightly disconnected because the screen now just goes fully red. And there's sometimes if you position the screen just right, it's still playable. Sometimes it's just like you're looking at the color red now. So I took it into our local what's the word I'm looking here for? Not antique, not vintage.
Retro.
Retro, there we go. Our local retro game repair and salesman guy. Took it into him. And hopefully he'll have it done tomorrow.
Cassidy.
I want to take it to our trip down to Cassidy's family for their like big family swim thing they do. I want to take that for the drive there.
Yeah. Cassie just over the weekend, she just brought home her all her Game Boys. She has fucking 3 of them for some reason. So now we have 3
Which
Game
Game
Boys. She has 2 Game Boy Advance and 1 Game Boy Color.
So I got a Game Boy Advance and a Game Boy Color, but I don't know where the color went, or its game cartridges. Wish I did. I have an Army Man game that I really want to play again.
Is that? Are you talking the one that you play as like fucking like the little green army men?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that one on DS.
Oh, there's like it's a whole series.
Yeah. That was a fun game.
The one I had specifically, I think was called Army Man Air Assault. Air Attack. Let me find a picture of it here. I believe there's a couple of different cover arts. That's a Windows one. No, I don't want that. GBC, Game Boy Color. Air Combat, there we go. Army Man Air Combat. There we go. That's looking better. If memory serves me right, this is the one that I had. However, I could be remembering it horribly wrong. Looked like that.
Yeah, that's not what the DS one looked like, but same concept.
No, it was going to look a lot better.
It's like I actually never owned a Game Boy.
Damn, really?
Yep, never had one. DS was my first like little portable or handheld game device.
I was destined to be a connoisseur of the video game arts since birth. My dad, in the waiting room while my mom was giving birth to me, bought a Game Boy Color and said it was for me. He's like, it was a gift for the kid. You know, it wasn't. He just didn't want to be bored sitting in the waiting room, so he played that. But then I ended up actually enjoying it, playing the Game Boy Advance when we eventually got one of those. The V-Smile. God, I love the V-Smile. Dude, V-Smile was awesome. Don't you dare diss the V-Smile.
It's not bad, it's just Jesus. It's fucking old.
Which is really upsetting that the shit I grew up playing now is considered retro.
Yeah, I think we said something about that last time, that like the Xbox 360 is almost considered retro now.
Let's see here.
Because it's 15 years old is what's considered retro, and I can't remember the exact date the 360 came out, but if it's not there, it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, here's something that'll make you feel old, Jesus. Titles with the original release date over 15 years ago qualify as retro. The list includes most games millennials grew up playing during the PS2 era, such as GTA San Andreas and Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I've played GTA San Andreas.
Yeah.
Which means Fallout 3 is probably coming close. It released in 2008. Shit, does that make it... No, that's retro then already. I think 2023, right?
Yeah.
2008 plus
That
15.
Fallout 3 is 16 years old.
Fuck. Damn, dude, that's really upsetting now, actually. I played the hell out of Fallout 3. That shit's retro now?
See, that's still before I really got into gaming.
I didn't start playing it in 2008. I played it when we were in middle school. Probably like 2012, probably.
I fucking...
But I mean, I've been playing games since before I could read. We've already been over that, so... I've been playing games well before elementary school.
The games I really started, like, playing a lot of was, like, 2011, 2012.
Dude, in, like, first grade, second grade, I was already banging out games like Pac-Man World 2, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Excellent game. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. What else? Splinter Cell, I was very bad at. Ratchet and Clank, Medal of Honor, Rising Sun. Need for Speed Underground, Lego Racers. I know I've got a few more. Jack and Daxter, I think I already said Ratchet and Clank. But yeah, I'm playing games for a long time. Most of my life.
Yeah. I really grew up playing fucking Halo Reach, a little bit of Halo 3, and fucking Call of Duty. That's when I really started playing video games.
Halo 3 was my first M-rated game. The only reason I was allowed to play it was because we were fighting aliens, and most of the blood was purple.
Yeah. Did you play that, like, around when it came out or well after? Because I played it well after it came out.
I think it was... I mean, it was the newest Halo at the time I played it.
2007.
When did Halo 3 come out? Was it 2007?
It was 2007.
Okay, when did... Because...
Reach?
Reach or ODST next?
I don't know. I never played ODST.
Oh, ODST was fucking banger.
And I still have never played ODST.
You need to. So ODST came out in 2009. Reach was
2010.
2010. So ODST came out before. So I think I played it. Well, maybe ODST was already out.
It's like I remember when Reach came out, and I I had to beg and plead to my parents to fucking get me that game. And I played the absolute shit out of Halo Reach.
Dude, Halo Reach is still, like, the best Halo.
It is the best Halo, in my opinion. It is so good.
Now, ODST, though, you gotta play. ODST is such a good game.
I don't know. That one's... okay, I can't say I've never played it, but I have not played it... I've played, like, maybe a mission over at a friend's house on it.
ODST just feels... It hits different because you're not a super soldier.
Yeah.
You are stronger than the average soldier, but you're not a Spartan. And they make that very clear to you. Being, I don't think you have any shield during the whole game. Or at least if you do, it's a very small one. You can't take nearly as much damage as you could as in the other games. But you got the suppressed SMG. The suppressed SMGs were the coolest fucking things. It also might have been the first game to allow you to zoom with weapons.
What do you mean?
In the other Halos, you could only zoom certain weapons that had scopes. So like the battle rifle or the sniper rifle or
The Magnum.
Stuff like that. No, like Halo 3, I don't think you could zoom the Magnum. I think it went into your HUD did a little zoom, but if you shot, it'd pull you out.
No. I remember playing Halo 1 and you could shoot from zoomed in. It just wasn't like an animation. It was just a
Well, there weren't
HUD
animations
zoom.
with this either.
I'm pretty sure you've always been able to shoot from zoomed in.
Because if you shot while zoomed, it'd pull you out of the zoom back to your normal stance. Like, oh, maybe you could with the Magnum. But I know for a fact, like assault rifles, anything like that, it'd pull you back out of zoom as soon as you shot.
Assault rifle doesn't have a scope, so you can't. Your zoom in with that is just your like, quote unquote binoculars. So whenever you'd shoot, it would pull you out. But
does the Magnum have a scope?
no, but the Magnum's just always been able to do that. Since Combat Evolved, it's always been able to. You could shoot with the little 2x zoom.
Huh. I mean, I never really played much Halo 1 and 2. All of 1 and 2 that I've played have been multiplayer. I've played over at like Spencer's house. We do LAN parties.
Halo Reach is the only Halo campaign I think I've actually like fully completed.
Nah, dude, Halo 3's campaign is pretty fucking good.
I've gotten close on Halo 3, but I don't think I've ever actually finished it. I'm really bad about finishing campaigns.
The Flood in Halo 3, I don't think was nearly as bad as the Flood in Halo 2. But it was still terrifying as a kid. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, dude. I didn't even want to play the Flood missions. It spooked me too much. But also just anything that turned vaguely horror, I just didn't want to play as a kid. I was a bit of a pussy.
Yeah, same.
Like, Half-Life 2, when you got to Ravenholm, and it was just all headcrab zombies and stuff. I just didn't play it. I straight up just gave the controller to my dad. I was like, I can't. I'm not playing it. You get me through this part, and I'll play the next. So my dad always played me through Ravenholm.
There is one game that is 3 years away from being considered retro that has changed the course of gaming history, in my opinion. Came out November 13th, 2012, and I remember that day very well. Do you remember that day very well?
November?
November 13th of 2012. That was the release day for Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Ah.
The best Call of Duty for multiplayer wise that I think has ever came out.
I don't think we got it. We definitely didn't get it release day.
I
was definitely late to that party.
I did not get it release day, but I got it very soon after.
I didn't. I wasn't allowed to play most M-rated games up at that point. The only Call of Duty I was allowed to play was Modern Warfare 2, and that was only the Spec Ops mode, and only if I was playing with my brother.
Let's see, what grade would we be in 2012? Would that have been?
Would have been 11. I would have been 11 anyway.
I would have been 12 by that point. What's that, like? Is that 6th grade? That's not quite 6th grade. That's 5th grade, right? Something like that. Around there.
Yeah, somewhere. It was 5th or 6th grade. And yeah,
either finishing elementary, going, or like very early into middle school.
I definitely was not allowed to play M-rated games at that point.
See, my parents...
Halo.
Once I got Halo, once I convinced my parents to get me Halo, they didn't give a shit what M-rated games I had. It's like, well, if Halo's rated M, all the other ones are good, with the exception of Grand Theft Auto, because that one had sexual content. But if it was a shooter, I was good to go. But yeah, I played the absolute shit out of Black Ops 2. I think that is the best Call of Duty that has ever came out for multiplayer. It just did everything like perfectly.
There's a big argument for Black Ops 3, but nostalgia reasons, Black Ops 2 wins my vote.
I didn't like Black Ops 3.
Like Black Ops 3 for the... like pretty much everything, like campaign, movement, zombies, multiplayer. Everyone's like, that's the peak. And I've had this argument with Spencer before a bunch too. I'm like, nah, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 is the best.
Part of it is probably nostalgia, I will admit that.
Oh yeah.
But Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 will always hold number one in my heart. Too many good memories.
Well, I think it did everything perfectly. Like, prestiges were good, progression was good. It was before, like, battle passes existed. It was before microtransactions were really, like, pay to win, like they are now. So, like,
first 4 DLCs.
Yeah. The DLCs were good. But like all the microtransactions in Black Ops 2 were just cosmetic or extra maps. It's like you weren't at a disadvantage or anything. Actually, there was one gun you had to...
Peacekeeper.
The Peacekeeper that you had to get DLC to get, but that was it. You weren't at
Nobody even really used it even.
I used it. I got a gold.
I liked it, but everybody just rocked the fucking AN-94 or the Scorpion Evo. That was it.
Yeah, or the Vector. A lot of people ran the Vector.
Or your quick scopers running the Ballista.
Or the DSR was better. Did more damage.
It did more damage, but the Ballista had iron sights, so that's why it was the quickscope weapon of choice for Black Ops 2. Usually they were both. They'd use Overkill and run both DSR and Ballista.
That was the other thing. It was before fucking operators and shit too. So like
the Pick 13 system was fucking perfect.
Perfect. You're just a random nameless soldier. You got your perks. That I don't know why they ever fucking got away from that shit. There's no stupid abilities. It was just like the perfect fucking shooter game.
Yeah, it was hella good.
And if I remember right, Black Ops 3 had the like exosuit movement stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I fucking hated that game. I did not like Black Ops 3. I played very little of that game.
It was the second game to have exosuit movement. First was Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, I got Advanced Warfare, and I'm like, this is fucking... I don't fucking like this. And then I'm pretty sure I got Black Ops 3, but I did not play hardly any of it, because I'm like, well, it's more exosuit stuff, and I really do not like this.
I never had Black Ops 3. Until we got Cold War. Until we bought Cold War, Advanced Warfare was the newest Call of Duty I owned. And then we got Cold War, we skipped Vanguard, got MW2, skipped MW3. And now Black Ops 6. Did it release?
I don't think so. It releases in October. I honestly don't know anything about it.
I know almost nothing about it.
Yeah, I know jack about it. I don't know. Call of Duty anymore has to... It has to sell me. I'm not just going to buy it because it's the new Call of Duty game anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. I will, however, I'm going through and I want to play all of the zombies. So I'm going back through and buying some of the old ones. Which, damn, World at War zombies ain't fucking joking. It's hard.
Yeah? Have you not played it before?
Once when I was very, very little. I don't really remember much about it. But that very first map, how am I? Nocturne and Toten? No.
Knocked
Yes?
it around Toten, yeah.
Is it Noct?
That's the first one. The first map.
Yeah. Nocturne and Toten. I kind of forgot that, oh hey, this is the very first map ever made, and this is a game mode that was never actually meant to exist. It was developed in secret until the group that was secretly developing it inside of World at War brought it to like the lead designer and was like, hey, we've been doing a thing, don't be mad at us, but here it is. And the guy was like, fuck it, this is actually really cool. Put it in there, but we're not going to tell anybody. It's going to be a secret. Like, none of the customers, they're going to get no promotional art, nothing. You're going to beat the game, and then all of a sudden, well, there's another menu option. What the fuck?
Zombies.
You click it, and you go into exactly where the game left off, and here's a fucking zombie coming at you. You're like, oh shit. Yeah, I had only played it once. Playing it there, I forgot that it was that it was never meant to exist in the first place. So the map was super small to me. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's not big.
Okay, I've been spoiled with modern zombies. We gotta figure this out here. But I also know none of the guns. I know none of the guns of World at War. Like, physically, I know what they are. I pick up an MG42, I know what an MG42 is. But I don't know how they act in the game. Like, what's good, what's bad. Ended up rocking the trench shotgun for pretty much the entire thing. A, that thing kind of slaps early game. But B, I died on, I think, round 8.
Yeah, it's hard.
Well, it was entirely my fault. I was just trying to learn the map, and I put myself in a corner on accident, and I was like, oh shit, tried to turn around, and it was already too late. No perks either. You get 2 hits. That's all you have the entire time.
I was trying to remember. There's one of the games has Nocturne Toten as with like all the perk machines and all that kind of stuff that they added later. I think is it Black Ops? I think it might be the original Black Ops. You can go back and play it.
I don't know. If anyone ever wants to look up anything about zombies, as far as like the order of the games, everything, ZWR.GG, Zombie World Records. Best website. But Cold War had Nocturne Toten mixed into the original D Machina map. But yeah, Black Ops 1, Nocturne Toten right there.
There we go. I was right. Because I was like, I remember playing it, but it wasn't at World. It wasn't in World of War. World at War. I have played it in World at War though.
That's a DLC map then.
Yeah.
See, I never had any of the Black Ops 1 DLCs, so when, like, the mentioning of zombies comes up at work with, like, Philip, he's played a lot of them. When it gets to Black Ops 1 era stuff, I don't really know anything past Kino 5 and, the one with the monkey, the top-down one.
Don't remember that one.
That Ops Arcade.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Black Ops 1 remade all 4 of the original maps. Nacht, Verrucht, Shinonuma, and Der Reese.
Dude, Black Ops 1 Zombies is freaking fantastic.
Black Ops 1 Zombies was still fucking scary.
If I had to pick my favorite multiplayer, it would be Black Ops 2. If I had to pick my favorite zombies, it'd be Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 Zombies is just really good.
I don't know. I was a real little kid when I first started playing Black Ops 1, and Kino der Toten scared the shit out of me. But I played so much more Black Ops 2 Zombies, and I had a couple of DLCs. I had Die Rise, Buried, and Mob of the Dead. And so I got to play a lot more Black Ops 2 Zombies. So I put Black Ops 2 above Black Ops 1 for zombies as well.
I liked the DLCs for Black Ops 2 Zombies, but like the original maps weren't my favorite.
Well, Black Ops 2 has some of the best DLC maps to exist, aka Mob of the Dead and Origins.
Origins.
I did not get to play Origins though, unfortunately.
Dude, Origins is really good. What's the fucking other one? The prison one?
Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead, yeah. That one's also really fun.
That one is a perfect map, in my opinion. It has an actual, like, there's a checklist of things that you're doing and you're working towards.
Yeah.
And you have to finish that checklist to even get to Pack-a-Punch. So it gave, like, a real sense of
progression.
Not necessarily urgency, not really what I want to say, but it wasn't an easy map. It was a map of, okay, I've played zombies, I'm decent at zombies, now I have a chance to make it on this map.
Black Ops 2 also had Nuketown zombies.
I wasn't a fan of Nuketown zombies.
It wasn't a great zombies map, but it was interesting and fun. A fun thing to do.
Yeah, the world records reflect that Nuketown zombies ain't quite it. Highest round anyone's ever got is 96.
Yeah. I didn't play much of Transit, though.
Transit was kind of dog shit, not gonna lie. Ethan is like, Transit's like his favorite thing ever for zombies.
That's what I've noticed. A lot of people who play zombies really like Transit, and I could never get behind it. I was like, it just wasn't my favorite.
The general census for Transit in the zombies community is that it's hot garbage, like one of the worst maps they ever made.
A lot of casual players really liked it, though.
Well, in that same vein, a lot of the hardcore zombies audience hates Cold War, but I actually really like Cold War zombies.
Yeah, Cold War Zombies wasn't bad.
Was it easy compared to the other zombies games? Yes, but it was fun.
Sometimes you kind of just want that fun, easy, mow down a fucking shit ton of zombies kind of gameplay.
Unpopular opinion, at least for the time, semi-popular opinion now. Extinction was good.
Which one was that one?
That's Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh, that one. That was fun. Not as
That's
good
no
as
longer zombies.
not as good as zombies, but it was fun.
I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of playing Extinction. When Ghost came out, everybody just hated everything about Ghost. I was of the few minority that was like, this is a good game. People, okay, I guess people liked the campaign. The campaign was golden. But multiplayer and Extinction, they were like dog shit. Now, everyone's like, "Go, Ghost was such a good game. I don't know why everyone just didn't like it at times." Like, fuck you. You were one of the people that didn't like it. Ghost was good from the start. You were just stupid.
I stand by my opinion that Ghosts is average. I didn't particularly hate it, but I also didn't think it was better than Black Ops 2 by any means.
Is it better than Black Ops 2? No. But it was still a good game.
It wasn't terrible, wasn't great.
But no, some of these zombies modes are going to make me buy Call of Duty games that I was never going to buy before. Such as Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was a hot dog shit of a game. But their zombies looks really good. And some of the best zombie maps ever produced are on Infinite Warfare, like Zombies in Spaceland.
I don't even remember zombies from Advanced Warfare.
No, that's Infinite Warfare.
Or Infinite Warfare.
Advanced Warfare does have zombies, but it was DLC only. So I never got to play Advanced Warfare zombies either. But it's apparently not too bad either. The Pack-a-Punch doesn't exist though. You can just upgrade your weapons like 20 times just off the wall.
Trying to find some more info on Black Ops 6 because I haven't looked at like any of it.
I don't really think there's much.
Yeah, there really isn't. It's kind of weird because it comes out like 3 months.
Call of Duty games historically show a lot about the game before it comes out, but I've seen almost nothing. Like MW3 was even showing off like subsystems before it released. They were like, check out the weapon, like whatever their new weapon customization thing was. After you max level your gun, you can swap it out with 3D printed parts to make it act completely different. You can take this big lumbering SMG or LMG, chop off a bunch of the stuff, put these 3D printed parts on it, and now it's a run and gun AR. It's like, what the fuck? You're showing off subsystems before the game even come out.
That's why I didn't get it. It's like that just seems fucking stupid.
I think it was a neat idea, but I don't know. I just thought Jesus Christ, Modern Warfare 3 just looked like a $70 DLC.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that was the joke online. Was this a $70 DLC? Ethan did buy it because he got pressured in by the other friend group. And he's like, I wish I didn't. They played it for like a week, and it was basically just a DLC. Like, point proven.
Yeah, I've seen some of the multiplayer. It's like, oh wow, they changed the font.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's like, it's so fucking sweaty. I'm like, yeah, it's the newest Call of Duty. All of the sweats are gonna go to that. You can still play Cold War. Now, there's plenty of sweaty people in Cold War too, but
I'm definitely gonna wait and see before and if I get Black Ops 6. We'll see. I don't know. I really want someone to just go back to what we had in Black Ops 2. Fucking copy, paste, new graphics. Maybe a couple, like, incremental improvements, but I would be very happy with just that.
well, most of the Black Ops 2 maps have been added to the other games.
I wasn't even meaning like that. Like, you can have new maps and all that, but just like the basic formula of you got a set number of guns. These are the kinds of attachments you can put on. Here are your perks. You're a nameless soldier. Boots on the ground, no stupid movement, no stupid abilities.
I mean, the last have been boots on the ground, and there's quote-unquote operators, but at least these ones don't change how the game plays.
I still don't like operators, like, at all.
I'd rather just nameless soldiers, too. That's why I'm not a fan of Battlefield 2042. I like the just... Yeah, you're just a dude.
Nameless soldiers are the way to go. I don't know why. I don't know. The other thing that's been bothering me about Call of Duty is, like, after the first couple weeks, you got fucking, like, Nicki Minaj running around in the battlefield. It's like, no.
They do be throwing a lot of real people in there.
Fucking stop that.
Like a Spawn from... what is that comic book? Hell something? What's the fucking comic book called? Like his main comic book. Is it just called Spawn? Probably.
That's like, you got me, man. I don't know.
But yeah, he's in Call of Duty. You got fucking probably Ninja running around Call of Duty. I'm pretty sure they added Omni-Man somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a bunch of people that look real out of place real fast.
And, like, some of the weapon customizations, too, is just like, oh, your gun shoots laser beams now, or you got fucking confetti everywhere, shit like that. It's like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be like a military game.
Well, now it's sci-fi military.
It's just really weird to see that when you can have one person who's just playing as a normal soldier, normal everything, and then you got fucking Nicki Minaj in heels with a bright pink laser gun in her hand standing right next to her. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
That is fair.
It's like, you could have fucking absurd, weird combat shit, or you can have serious one. You gotta pick a fucking lane, though. It takes me... At least that takes me out of it. It's like, this is just fucking weird. What the hell's going on?
No, that's a fair point.
And I hate to give Fortnite props, but Fortnite picked a fucking lane. Like, this is going to be cartoony, fucking random bullshit everywhere kind of shooter. And they stuck with it. And you can see how successful it's been.
Homie's looking for any reason not to give Fortnite credit for anything.
I honestly don't have anything wrong with, or anything against Fortnite. It's just, I've never really played it.
Nah, it's not for me, but it served a really good function for a while, and that was the internet's daycare. All of the children went and played that and left the adults alone. Didn't have squeakers in the lobbies for a little while.
It has its dedicated audience, and I was not its target audience.
No. But it has given birth to some really funny pictures. Like Peter Griffin fucking flossing on top of Omni-Man.
Yeah. And that's why I say I don't have anything against it. Just not for me.
The kind of shit that you can do in that game now. It has a racing mode, it has a rock band mode, it has...
Yeah, there's
so much shit.
It's got a bunch of stuff.
So I will say it is a good game, but it's not my type of game. I'm not much of a battle royale person. Partly is it because I'm bad? Probably. But I just don't like the formula. I've tried a lot of them. I've tried PUBG, I've tried Apex, I've tried Call of Duty, Warzone. I've played Fortnite like 3 times. I even tried playing the original Battle Royale, which was what, H2H3.
Some I don't remember. The first battle royale I remember taking off was fucking PUBG. I played a decent bit of that.
I've tried some free-to-play ones. But yeah, before Player Unknown made PUBG, he made a different one in the Arma engine.
Damn, I played more PUBG than I thought I did. I got 60 hours in it. But the last time I played it was 2019, so yeah, I agree. The battle royals aren't really my type of game.
H1Z1. There we go. H1Z1 is credited as the first Battle Royale. I even played like Minecraft Hunger Games, and I still couldn't get into it.
Dude, I hated Minecraft Hunger Games. Some people took that shit way too fucking seriously. Minecraft Hunger Games is where fucking tryhards originated.
I think there's only been 2 Battle Royales that I've had like legitimate fun in. That being TabG. Because TabG is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And Pop 1. But Pop 1 is VR. So it has a little bit of a different aspect to it.
I have Population 1. I've never played it. I bought it, and then like everyone quit playing their VR, so I had no one to play it with. I was like, I don't want to play it by myself. I want to play it with friends.
I've been wanting to get my VR headset back out. Play some fucking Poker Stars.
Hell yeah. Oh.
But we're probably getting pretty close, if not over.
Yeah, we're 2 minutes to an hour.
So that's probably a good point.
Man, we really did just rant about video games for a fucking hour straight, didn't we?
Yeah, happens.
Makes me feel old that all the games we grew up on are very close or already considered fucking retro games.
Oh, half my childhood's already considered retro. Shit, a good chunk of them were practically almost retro when I started playing them. Centipede, Dig Dug, Time Pilot, Missile Command, Asteroids. I played a lot of old arcade games.
I always throw people off because they're like, oh, what was your first game console? Expecting it to be like PS2 or something like that. No, my first game console was the NES. I'm pretty sure they stopped selling it well before I was alive.
Yeah, but you can still find people selling theirs.
It was my dad's.
There you go.
He just kept it. So but when I was little, me and my dad would play fucking Super Mario Bros, Duck Hunt. We'd play that and the PlayStation 1. Play fucking like NASCAR on there, Spyro, shit like that. So that's what like real little me played. My first console that I owned myself was the Xbox 360 though.
That's my first console was the PS2, but I had been playing the Game Boy before then. But it's a handheld.
I don't count handhelds as... those are their own category.
I don't know anymore with like the Switch and the Steam Deck. They're
Well,
becoming pretty mainstream.
back then they were their own category of thing. Now you can kind of blur in the lines a little bit.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to end. So, thanks for listening to us rant about video games for an hour straight. We'll join you again next week with, let's see. So the new update comes out on Tuesday, but the War Bond doesn't drop until after this would be recorded. So next Tuesday I'll give you a Helldivers update about just the update, and then the week after we can give you an update about the new War Bond.
Well, I mean, I won't have it.
Oh yeah, probably not, but I can touch on it a little bit because I'm fucking playing it. I want to see what's new.
Oh yeah, but will you have the War Bond?
I might see how much money I want to spend.
Pretty much. Anyway. We will see you guys next week.
Yep. Have a good one, everyone.